On this episode, the team heads out to Middle Point, Ohio to investigate the rumored to be haunted Middle Point School. With so many mysteries and stories surrounding this location, the team's hopeful to find something. Join us as we go off into the overnight hours, looking for things that could bump in the night.
Alright, so right here we have who's going where and whatnot. We're just going to randomly select. 3 of them are going to say investigation, 2 are going to say base camp. Okay.
Okay, I'm not looking yet.
In your hand.
So what we're about to do, we're about to reveal an order of selection, and let's see what we get.
First up,
What'd you get, Brady?
Dark.
Dark room.
Okay.
Brittany is going to the dark room.
dark room.
Oh. Womp womp. Base camp.
Base camp.
Dark room.
So y'all are going to
The dark room.
the dark room. Me and Jess are going to stay here. When y'all leave, shut that door. We're going to try to reduce contamination. Y'all running audio?
Yep.
Run EVPs. What all do y'all have on you?
I got my music box, walkie-talkie for weather.
Myself.
I've got voice recorders,
Cat balls.
cat balls, and
You got the tripwire.
tripwire.
Fire.
All right, so once y'all get up there, walk you down to base camp. We'll set the timer for 30 minutes. Y'all got 30 minutes. See what y'all can get, and we'll switch.
All right.
Ready?
Good.
Okay.
Go.
There's the wall there.
And now we wait. Okay, it's detected movement on their screen. I saw something in the auditorium area.
Yeah,
It
there's
was-
a blue guy right here.
Yeah,
And I didn't see.
there was nothing there though. Maybe dust passed in front of the camera. No telling.
There's timers.
Brittany, watch out. Scare cam. Listen for already. Ah! We heard Brittany say, what the Okay, testing's over. Let us know when you're ready. Having some weird things going on with our camera system. Explain just what happened.
We're just sitting here discussing things that we've seen while the other three were upstairs, and the walkie went off. It sounded like Brittany. Not 100% sure what was said, but it sounded like my name, Jess, and something about down there.
Brittany came through on this walkie-talkie and said something about Jess and something down there. That was Brittany. What the f***?
I think they're talking. Coming downstairs, maybe.
Wow.
Crazy.
That's really weird because she hasn't even used the radio yet.
That was totally Brittany, though.
Yeah, we're in base camp.
Alright, we're gonna just take a real quick look up here. Whoa, we heard something.
Okay. Interesting.
Ask them if they were talking before he radioed, like talking loud.
Were you guys talking loud before you radioed?
Not really that loud, but you might have been able to hear us.
Okay.
Let me just do a real quick check.
That was pretty freaking bizarre.
So, you know where we stood outside, Ricky, when we scared the girls?
Yeah.
Matt walked through the double doors and his camera just died.
Really?
Yeah, and we obviously have no cameras up here at all for anything. So maybe this up big area is where we ought to send people next.
Sounds good.
Alright, we're gonna make just a quick walk around and we're coming back down to base.
Cool. Well, things look like they might be heating up. So, what was it?
Well,
Bottle rockets and fireworks.
Oh, that's what we were. That's like poor Brittany. We heard you screaming all the way.
Well, I did jump, like I was walking out and I heard something in the hall. Did you get me?
Yes. No. No. So get this. There's a mimicker here, and it confirms what we experienced earlier because it mimicked me making that noise.
And you got it on the walkie?
We thought she had.
See, these already for themselves.
But
Yeah.
we weren't recording, so...
Yeah. No.
No. No, like, you guys had just...
It sounded like you said Jess something down there.
I didn't even say
No,
Jess's
she never
name.
even got on the walkie.
I never even said Jess's name at all.
Dude, that was the weirdest
maybe that's-
experience with the walkie-talkie. Like,
So how about this too, as a control thing? Whenever we send a group of 3 out, because they're taking a walkie-talkie, designate one person for the walkie, unless absolute emergency. That way, we know that when we hear someone who's not
yeah,
supposed to,
that's a good idea. Honestly, let's do that.
I wasn't near at all.
No, she was never near.
So we're getting a bunch of movement
You'll
registering.
see little blue guy on the auditorium line.
And then
It
we
might be all
witnessed-
It might be all the fun.
It could be. We were looking for
Because
dust.
there's
There's
a
no
bunch of
dust.
dust in the
We
darkness.
actually saw light, like somebody shined a light.
Flickering.
Was it fireworks?
No.
Oh, okay. Matt had got up off the metal chair, and he had been off of it for a while, and it did like a creak, like somebody sat down in it.
Yeah, that happens up there. There's somebody that likes to hang out up there.
We heard footsteps in the hallway. We did hear some he thought my hair was rubbing up against the wall, and it wasn't, like, because I was even, my hair's in the bun anyway, but
Something's touching the wall.
And then when we were leaving, something startled me in the hallway. I heard something like right in front of me, and I jumped.
Wait, you were listening? You just stopped. You were listening. You're farting right now. It's the look on your fucking face. No, that was no. Your voice came through on that walking, and that's why I said.
It kept through
I
clear
said.
as
I
day,
said.
like-
Yeah. That's why I said, come again.
Like it didn't sound like.
No.
It was through the walkie. It wasn't like.
It was through the walkie. It sounded just like your voice.
So somebody is mimicking us. Then.
Yeah.
Because I didn't even. I'm pretty sure I did not ever say your name.
Now it's time for myself, Tyler, and Matt to go upstairs. But we run into unexplainable technical difficulties, and my camera shuts off mid-session for no reason.
what are you at right now?
Full battery. Alright, that concludes this session. We didn't have time for an Estes, it just felt off. So we're gonna head back down to base camp, see what's going on.
That concludes our investigation. Is Middle Point School haunted? We don't have enough evidence to determine that, but we did have some pretty crazy personal experiences. Thank you for watching. Be sure to follow us on all of our social media platforms. Also, stay tuned for the next episode.